All right, thousands of Nazareth Baptist Church congregants are expected to conclude their two-day prayer session at the Enyokeni Palace in Nongoma. Yesterday marked the beginning of the 9th annual sabbath and umgidi ceremony, which comes after a reconciliation process between the church and the royal household. The commemoration takes place during a period of mourning following the brutal killing of Prince Mbongiseni Zulu on Thursday night. Newzroom Afrika's Ziyanda Ngcobo is Nongoma for us this morning and joins us now for an update. Ziyanda, thank you for making time this morning. This is happening during a very difficult time for the royal family.
So difficult a time it is, Clement, that as I speak to you now, King Mr. Zulu is not here today. I'm told that his presence yesterday was just as a sign of respect to the congregants of the Nazareth Baptist Church, otherwise known as Shembe. And as you can hear, umgidi is already underway. But someone who will tell us more about what's happening today is Prince Mbongiseni Zulu. Thank you for your time this afternoon. Today we can see that the king is not here. We know not only is the family but the entire Amazulu nation mourning the brutal murder of Prince Mbongiseni Zulu.
I can't hear you very well because of the noise, but I do take that you say the king is not here. Yes, the king is not here. In fact, he came yesterday because he was honoring this event, because actually he is hosting. Customarily, he's not supposed to be here because of the mourning. You know what happened some few days ago when the prince was gunned down. Now the prince is very close to the king, and then also the home of the prince is just next to this palace. It's not good for the king to be here. So it's a mourning period for the king. He needs to be away. But because this is the sermon, that's why we allowed it to take place, even there is such death in the family.
Let's talk about the relationship between the household, the Amazulu royal household, and the Nazareth Baptist Church. There was a reconciliation that was undertaken. How are things now?
This has been a long-lasting relationship dating back from 1910, when the Isaiah Shembe, the founder of Nazareth, came to Usutu to visit the King Zulu. Unfortunately, he found that he was not here. He had been arrested. He was in St. Helena. But then when he came for the second time, he found King Solomon, our grandfather. We know the history that there is also a daughter of Isaiah Shembe who got married to King Solomon. Now this was confirming a relationship which was reigned after there was a misunderstanding between His Majesty King Zwelithini with the Shembe Church. But Duduzi Shembe, the leader of the Nazareth Baptist Church of Ebuhleni, took it to himself to come for reconciliation. Remember, it is in 2013, 4 August, where he came, and then the custom of Uktelamanzi was done. Now this was concluded here at this stadium with umgidi and the sabbath. So King Zwelithini said to Unyazi, said, from then upwards, every November there will be this type of a ceremony where they will pray just before the celebration or the ceremony of umkhosi. This is that agreement that we see today.
All right, so that's Prince Mbongiseni Zulu. He speaks on behalf of the royal household. And just to show you a snapshot of what's taking place, you've just seen Queen Mother Mavis Zulu arriving here at the Enyokeni Royal Palace. She's seated next to the fourth wife of the late King Zwelithini, that's Thandekile Zulu. They're here today, and as you've already heard, Clement, from Prince Zulu, the king isn't here because the Usutu Royal Palace, which is where the late Prince Mbongiseni Zulu is from, is not far from where we are, Enyokeni, and so you would know that the king cannot be anywhere near the energy of death, hence a king never attends a funeral. So here are some of the sounds of the maidens and the men of the Nazareth Baptist Church at their 9th annual umgidi ceremony.
Ziyanda and Ngcobo live to us from KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you for that update.